Amanda.
This is Simone.
And this is Clean Years.
We are approaching the end of the year.
Yes.
And so we're projecting the things that we would like to see in CHH next year.
Yes. And it's important because we all need to grow together.
So we spoke in another video about just growth in the industry and how it's grown so far. Now we're talking about 2019 and beyond.
Yes. What we're looking for, what we're hopefully looking forward to. One of those things is more women.
Yes.
Ladies, let's do this.
Yes. Okay, ladies. Now let's get information. There were some talks and some things and some problems in 2018.
Right.
When it came to just women being given a platform and an opportunity to do things. I would love to, in 2019, go to a show where there is a woman on the stage, not singing backgrounds, but she really has a set. Like a full set, like with the lights and with the art and with the things. Or if it's not that big of a show, just a full set. I'm content with that as well.
Right. Just a full set.
I don't want to stress anybody out.
Where she's not having to accompany anyone. It's just her. We have women in CHH. They're just not getting the same opportunities. That is not opinion. That is just fact.
And we're just not really tolerating that in the 20 of the 19.
We barely here for 2018. So
yes.
2019, y'all need to get over it. Get these women on these bills.
Yes, and I think that, it's sad that we're in a place where we still need men to advocate for us in order for that to happen. But we do. That's just where it is, and that's just how it is. And so we need men who are willing to say, let me give a woman a moment. Let me give a woman an opportunity to be on my tour. Or, so that we can get that. We've been getting more music from women, and we have so enjoyed putting that on our playlist for you guys. So we're looking for more of that as well. More albums from women. I feel like we get a lot of singles, and that's fantastic. And we'll get an album here or there sprinkled about. But we're looking forward to more albums from women as well in 2019.
Yes. We're going to keep pushing that. Guys, if you listen to our playlist, we try to have a woman on every single one of our playlists. We like to have them multiple times just featured. We like to talk about them because we know that women in CHH need that extra push. We need to be put into the foreground so that you can see that we also have something to say and something to bring to the table, and testimonies that need to be heard by men and women as well. Ladies, we got you. Let's do this.
Exactly.
2019.
Another thing that we'd like to see, again, we've spoken a little bit about this here and there, but we are looking forward to this. We are speaking it into 2019.
Yes.
More infrastructure in the industry.
We've
talked about how there are a plethora of jobs that need to be filled, and we're looking to see people expand to where there are more jobs. We don't want to see just unpaid interns or assistants. We're wanting to see really giving people jobs. We're wanting to see more managers, more booking agents, wanting to see more people who are putting shows together. And we also want to see its structure. The infrastructure piece is important, not just for the jobs to be available and present, but for the compensation to be adequate according to the work that's being done.
Yes.
There are so many people who are out there doing so much and giving so many people so many opportunities, only to still go home and it's like, I don't even know if I can eat tonight.
Right.
And we just want for this industry to be a place where people can serve the Lord, but people can make a living.
Yes.
And if that's, a lot of people, there's a little bit of controversy within church culture about that, because there are a lot of people who feel like it's ministry and you shouldn't get paid. But I would like to remind you that your local church, your church has a payroll. And I know because I've done it.
Amen.
So church is a business, and it costs money to save souls. And I'm not talking about like don't mean to sound like a TV preacher. That's not what I mean. I'm talking about people's livelihood and being able to care for their families and to be able to help people and things like that and do outreaches and all of that. There is money. The church is an industry too, and there is money in that, as uncomfortable as that makes people feel. But the gospel goes forward because of the money that flows through those churches. And that is what pays people's salaries, enables them to be able to eat and again feed their families. So we want to see that in CHH as well. If that is an extension of the church, then there needs to be money as well for people to be able to feed their families and eat for the work that they are doing.
Amen. I don't know.
Yes, because I'm tired of people feeling like, oh, it's church. Do you think that your church is running on no money?
Right. Where do you think these tithes are going? Into the air? To the sky?
It's definitely going to the air, like the AC, the lights. Ain't no let there be, it's let there build.
I'm about to say, your kids eating snacks? Somebody paying for
Yeah,
that.
snacks for the children's ministry. It's not all donated, guys. It's bought.
Mm-hmm.
And so we say that because the church has to get more comfortable with the conversation about money that doesn't just involve tithing. Absolutely, that's important. I'm not saying shut that down, but we have to be more comfortable with paying for things, paying people, and stuff like that.
Right.
Now, even if your pay may not be what it is in the professional world, in the actual job market, but it still needs to be something that you can eat off of.
Yeah.
So we are looking forward to seeing the infrastructure grow. It has been growing. It's been growing slowly, but it's been growing. So we're not here to say, y'all tripping, it ain't happening. We're here to say that we want to see that continue. This is good, and we're celebrating that.
Yes. Also in 2019, we want to up the artistry.
Yes.
Y'all.
Yes. A lot of songs
sound the same.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a nice way to say that, but yeah.
Y'all know I don't remember.
I was trying. I really was. But
they just sound the same. But I think we can be so intent on message that we forget. We say it's a lot. It's an art. It is an art form. We are fans of this art form. And we would like you, if you're going to be in this art form, to also be a fan of the art form and do it well.
Yes, let us be in the pocket. Let's have backgrounds with harmonies. You know how much of that we don't hear? There are a lot of unison melodies out there.
Ooh.
And as somebody
and we can do better.
You know, we all choir kids.
You know
them. We know how to harmonize. Anybody know how to harmonize?
We got a 3 chords.
I want to see more of that and not just unison singing on the hook. Like, let's make stuff pretty, let's make stuff artful, let's make stuff intricate and just to the ear. Let's make the production a little bit more robust. Let's play with more sounds. Let's even play with some samples. Let's do more. Yeah,
let's take our time with it. Let's not get, again, I'm not saying the message is not important. Yes, get it well. You don't have to say it so plainly either. Metaphors are a thing.
Switch these flows up.
Switch your flow. Hey, find your flow. Don't try to be somebody else.
Yes. Now, when we're saying these things, again, we're not saying that this stuff is absent. What we're saying is like, this is what we would like to see more of. So if you're an artist and you're like, excuse me, my background's robust, these bars are flipping and flowing however you want them. Like, we're not talking about you. Clap, clap for you, and we have probably saluted you on a previous podcast. No lie.
We're talking like up and coming. If you're looking to be a part of the industry, if you just got like 1 or 2 songs out and you're trying to figure out what your lane is actually your lane. Just figure out your flow. You don't have to sound like anyone else. You will get there. You just, figure out what sounds do you like. Get a little bit more educated in music in and of itself. Don't be afraid to listen to other things and figure out what inspires you. Like, you don't have to just like pull yourself up by yourself. Like, there's ways to be inspired and then figure out what you sound like. Like a Words Played sounds like no one else. No one. But he got his own flow. His sound is his own thing. Like, just work it out. Figure it out.
I don't know what we need for this to happen, but I don't know if it's more drops, more branding, or something like that. But I tweeted the other day because I'm like, this stresses me out so much. When I hear songs that got about 4 people on them, and then you guys do not identify yourselves, church, thank you for being humble. And we don't get a video, then we don't know who you are. There are 4 names on a song, there are 4 voices on a song, and I don't know who you are. I am trying. Some of y'all sound alike, so try as I may. And I don't have time to be putting no Venn diagrams together to figure out who's who. Something to let us know who you are. I don't know if you need a drop. It sounds like it's cheaper than a video. Like, I don't know what's needed there, but just something to help a sister out. I would like to see just a little bit more, I don't know if it's branding, and I know that some people are probably uncomfortable with that because it's like, hey, we're here to make the name of God great, but if you're an artist, there are certain things that are necessary. We're a podcast, it's still necessary for us to have photo shoots. So it's not like, and it's funny because it's really not even our favorite thing.
No.
I like to be makeup-less in a hoodie.
This is rough.
Recording the podcast in my sweatpants. I'm on sweatpants right now, guys. And so I understand that it's like, well, this is ministry and I shouldn't have to do that. But if you're going to be an artist, we have to be able to see you and find you and know that it's you. And I'm letting you know that it's somebody who cares about that. Sometimes it's work. So I would like to see perhaps a little bit more branding, or a little bit or a drop or whatever you need to let us know who it is. If you don't feel comfortable saying your name, if you feel like that's I need to be pointing back to Jesus, I'm like, that's cool. But if you have a dope song that points to Jesus and I want to tell my friend about it,
right,
then it's kind of hard. I mean, you can listen to this, but I'm like, I don't know who that was. But listen to the third guy, the one who said
the thing.
Yes,
right.
That guy who said that thing, but I don't know who that is. Help us. I would like to see, I know that touring is expensive and it's hard and stuff like that. And surprisingly, with Atlanta being a music city, we don't get a lot of we don't get that many of these shows. So I don't know what that is. Maybe people are not showing up. Maybe your shows don't do as well in Atlanta or something. I don't know. I would like to see more people who are a little bit further away make it here. I would love that. I know that that's a tall order for some people. So I'm just letting you know that I'm requesting it.
More touring in 2019. I agree.
Yes. Because I feel like the majors have gone on tour, but when I think about it, I've not been to many shows this year. I don't think so. I think I've been to a couple,
But we could do
but normally counted before.
We just like hearing music live. It's a completely different experience.
Bands.
Ooh.
I threw it out there like it was random.
Live music. Like for real. Like you playing with the live. Well, that was juicy. You playing live instrumentation. It's great.
Yes, and again, we get some. We're not coming for anybody saying that it's missing. We're just saying, hey, we like this. We would like more of this, please. We're placing our orders.
Just throwing it out there for 2019. Do it what you will. I'm just saying.
Exactly. Don't stress yourself out. I think that the things that we've listed thus far, major strides. Major strides. Also, hooks.
Ooh, now we're getting real good. Guys, we talk about this a lot. And I think something that's missing in CHH, and we'll take you to the next level, y'all, is a real hook.
Yeah, because there are some. I'm not saying there are none. But it's like when we hear something that has a real hook, we be like, we be texting each other, we be celebrating, we be telling the world, because we're like,
y'all, because everybody knows the chorus or a hook is the part that everybody knows. It's literally the thing that I might stumble my way through a verse, maybe know a line or two, but when you catch that chorus, we all come in together. This is how we identify the song, and this is how you tell other people that you know the song.
Yeah, every song has a chorus, but not every song has a hook. We gotta, that's something that we would like to see. We've talked about that a little bit more. We celebrate the hooks we love, and we would definitely love to see that.
That'd be great.
Somebody put some horns on the track for me. Anybody. I don't care who does.
Real horns. Yes, real horns.
Not devil horns. We're talking about fanfare, trumpets.
Y'all need to get your mans who used to play in the school band. Him. Horn.
Call Robert. Call Wynton Marsalis's great nephew. Call someone.
Yes. Real horns. Love horns on the track.
You put horns on the track. It's in my headphones.
Oh, all day. Guys, we believe that Christian hip hop has the potential to be completely elevated.
Yes.
We are already on our way. We're just asking for continued growth and success.
Yes.
And I think you guys think the same. So if you think of something that you want to see from the genre next year, just claiming it for 2019, drop it in the comments.
I have one more thing.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm gonna make it short though. Different kinds of shows. I feel like a lot of the shows that I've been to have been like the same format. It would be great to see somebody be like, I'm gonna do something more acoustic, or I'm gonna do like different kinds of situations in the way that a live show is done to make it a little bit more dynamic.
Nice.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Put it out there. Do it.
Yeah. Drop it in the comments.
For sure.
Let us know what you want to see from the genre next year.
Yes, and be sure to like the video and also subscribe so that when we are out here having our conversations on Mondays talking about music, that you can just be ding, 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 right there, get that notification and such, however it sounds, whatever you have it set to.
Yes.
Yes. So guys, until next time.
Have a good time.
Bye.